For every swing, every moment, the Milwaukee Brewers fight. It's not just about hitting the ball, it's about leaving a legacy.
Hello and welcome back to our channel, the meeting point for the entire Brew crew. I'm your host, and today we have news that could completely change the landscape of our postseason. It's one of those updates we've been anxiously awaiting, almost holding our breath with each passing day. But before we dive deep into this crucial information, I need to ask you one thing. If you're a true Brewers fan and want in-depth analysis and breaking news as it happens, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Click that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. That way, you'll never miss updates like this one, which could define our destiny in October. Your subscription is essential for me to continue bringing this detailed content directly to you. I deeply appreciate the support. Now let's get to it. The name that has been on all of our minds, the missing piece to our bullpen puzzle, Trevor Megill. Since August 24th, we have felt his absence. It's no exaggeration to say that the ninth inning has become a bit more tense without our all-star closer on the mound. Megill isn't just a pitcher, he's an insurance policy. In 49 games this season, he has posted a stellar 2.54 ERA. That's not just good, it's dominant. He's the type of player who shortens the game, who turns a one-run lead into a certain victory. And the absence of a weapon like that is felt throughout the entire team, from the manager to the last player on the bench. The uncertainty about his return has been hanging over us like a dark cloud, especially with the postseason knocking at the door. There was a real risk of entering the most critical phase of the year without our primary closer. But today, Tuesday, we received a glimmer of hope, a light at the end of the tunnel, and it comes from an extremely reliable source. Adam McCalvy of MLB.com, one of the most respected voices covering our team, brought an update that made my fan heart beat faster. According to McCalvy, the Brewers are not just optimistic, but they believe Trevor Megill has a real chance to return before the end of the regular season, specifically in the final game on Sunday, September 28th. This is gigantic. McCalvy's report goes beyond simple optimism. He detailed the next crucial step in Megill's rehab, a bullpen session today in San Diego, where he is scheduled to throw 25 to 30 pitches with 2 up-downs. For those unfamiliar with the terminology, up-downs means he will warm up, throw, sit down, simulating the break between innings, and then get up to throw again. It's a test designed to mimic real game conditions, assessing how his body responds to the stress of stopping and starting. This is not a routine workout. It's a trial by fire. If he gets through it without any issues, the door for his return swings wide open. The importance of this cannot be overstated. It's not just about having him back, but the perfect timing. A return on the last day of the regular season wouldn't be about chasing stats, but rather serving as a high-stakes rehab assignment, a final calibration before the war, that is, the division series. The possibility of Megill pitching on Sunday is a strategic game-changer. Think about the big picture. We currently have a spectacular record of 95 wins and 62 losses. We are on the verge of breaking the franchise record for wins in a single season, which is 96 wins achieved in 2011 and 2018. Getting Megill back, even for a single inning, would be an immeasurable moral and technical boost to chase that historic mark, before we focus entirely on the playoffs. But the real prize, the ultimate goal, is the World Series. And this is where the Megill news becomes even more vital. Thanks to our excellent season, we have secured a first-round bye in the playoffs, skipping the wild card round. This means we won't take the field for postseason action until October 4th, when the National League Division Series, NLDS, begins. That extra week of rest is a blessing. It gives Megill precious time to fully recover, even if he returns on the 28th. If he can pitch pain-free and effectively in that final game, he enters the NLDS not only healthy, but in game shape. The impact of this on our bullpen is a positive domino effect. With Megill back in the closer role, every other relief pitcher returns to their position of strength. The pitcher who is serving as the makeshift closer can go back to being the dominant eighth-inning setup man, creating an impassable bridge to Megill. Other specialists can be used in more favorable situations, maximizing the effectiveness of the entire group. In short, Megill's return doesn't just add a piece. It restores the entire structure of one of the most feared bullpens in the league. This sends a clear message to the rest of the National League. A Brewers team that is already a powerhouse, with a consistent offense and a solid starting rotation, about to add an all-star closer back to its arsenal for the playoffs, is a nightmare for any opponent. The Dodgers, the Braves, whoever crosses our path, will have to face a complete team at the peak of its strength and confidence. The confidence that an elite closer injects into a team is palpable. Starting pitchers know they don't have to be perfect for 9 innings. If they hand over the game with a lead in the 7th or 8th, the job will get done. So, to summarize, the news about Trevor Megill is more than just positive. It is a crucial strategic development that could be the deciding factor in our quest for the title. Today's bullpen session in San Diego is the first major test, and if all goes well, we could see our man back on the mound on Sunday, ready to lead our bullpen on a long journey in October. Now, I want to hear from you, Brew Crew. Considering the scenario, what do you think would be the best strategy? Would you risk pitching Megill in the final regular season game to get him some rhythm? Or would you prefer to give him as much rest as possible and activate him directly for the NLDS without a real game test? Leave your strategies and opinions in the comments below. I want to know what the Blue and Gold Nation is thinking. And once again, if you value this direct and in-depth analysis, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. This is where you find the information that truly matters to us, the fans of the Brewers. Stay tuned for more updates. Let's go, Brewers!